am so glad that you stopped by to watch this video because I'm going to be going over 5 ways that you can drastically improve your life starting today. Stick around. Hi, my name is Yonci, and as promised, in this video I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can level up your life. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome. Thank you for coming. And if you're coming back, thank you so much, especially if you're a subscriber. Now, you guys know the drill. Go ahead and hit that like button so we can get started and let YouTube know that this is some good stuff that they should show to other people. If you'd like to subscribe, you will get notified every time a new video drops if you hit that notification bell. And I drop content Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights is the live stream. All right, so without further ado, let's get into these 5 tips. All right, so an oldie but goodie is exercise. Most people know it reduces stress, but it can also lower or even eliminate depression or anxiety symptoms. And also, if you start looking better, you often feel better and you feel happier and your self-confidence goes up quite a bit. Even stretching is good. That's a great routine to start out in the morning. Just stretch. Especially the older we get, the easier we have to be on our bodies. Number 2 is meditation. If you look up any habits of successful people, that one is going to be way high up on the list. And starting in the morning is best because meditation helps to clear your mind, helps you focus, and start out your day feeling very centered. If you try to wait till later in the day, you've had so many things trying to vie for your attention. You got your phone, maybe you watched the news, had a conversation with somebody. You're gonna be in a totally different headspace than when you start out fresh. Starting out fresh in the morning is like opening up a brand new notebook and there's that clear sheet of paper right there, just fresh and ready to go. You want a blank slate. It will also help to increase your patience and your tolerance, and it starts to teach your body to get in line. Your mind is the one that should be in control and your body should follow. So this is a great exercise if you're trying to master self-discipline. It also improves your memory and it boosts your concentration levels. It can also lower your blood pressure, and since it decreases stress levels, it helps you handle stressful situations better because you're coming from a different place mentally. This is a big part of self-love because a lot of times we go throughout the day and we're listening to all these different messages, we're listening to different people, we're taking in a lot of content, but the one thing that we're neglecting is ourself. Mindfulness and meditation is a way that you can get in tune with yourself. It's not anything complicated or mystical. It's just a way of tuning everything out. Think of it this way. Imagine you have a partner and you're trying to talk to your partner and they're looking at the TV, listening to the radio, playing on their phone, motioning to the kids. You're not really being listened to with their full undivided attention. It's giving yourself your full undivided attention. And because we're not used to doing this, oftentimes it's a punishment, right? If you tell a kid you're in timeout, you have to go be by yourself, it's a punishment. Well, it shouldn't be a punishment to be with yourself because this is the time you can listen to your own thoughts. And guess what? You have some amazing thoughts that come from within. But if you have a million things going on vying for your attention, you're not even going to hear it. So start out your day centered and listening. And I recommend having a notepad and pen handy because that's when all my ideas come. Number 3, something else that other people really seem to enjoy, I personally haven't gotten into it, but I felt like it was worth mentioning, was coloring. There are adult coloring books that are specifically designed to be more therapeutic. There's a lot of different spaces and you have different colors. And what I've heard is it kind of allows you to zone out. I can relate because my brain is always going a million miles per hour, and I'll never forget being in high school. My English teacher, Mrs. Plummer, if you're watching, she said, I used to be so frustrated with you because the whole margin of your paper was doodled up. You would just be doodling, doodling, doodling. She said, until I realized that that was helpful to you. And it was. By me being able to kind of do something with my hand, my motor skills, it allowed my brain to focus more. So this can help you to decompress. Maybe if you have something going on where you're really stressed out and your mind is racing, this can help you to kind of decompress and get your mind elsewhere and just kind of zone out. Number 4 really helps for me. If my environment is chaotic, I feel chaotic. So it's very helpful to declutter your space. Now, if you look like you're on an episode of Hoarders, I would not recommend trying to tackle this all at once or not even all in one week or weekend. I would recommend starting with one area. It might just be your closet. It might be a shelf in your kitchen, like your pantry shelf. Tackle something and little by little start to organize your life. Not only does it make you feel more zen when you're in your space, but it's way more practical. This morning I was running out the door and I had forgotten something. I was able to come in and go directly to where the thing was, grab it and go. And I told my daughter, see, these are the perks of being neat and organized because I know exactly where it is. I'm not going through stuff, digging around, getting all stressed out trying to find it. Everything has its place when your place is organized. And finally, number 5, journaling. This also isn't one that I'm super big into. I'm not a formal journaler, but a lot of people I know swear by it. For me, I'm more visual, and that might be the artistic side of me, but my place kind of looks like the beautiful mind, you know, with everything going on. I like to have things out. I like to have things out. I have headings, visions, and things that I want to do. I have everything laid out. And then for me, and this is the thing, you can figure out how it works for you, but there's something about writing it down that does the trick. So get a journal, get a space on the wall. If you don't have a partner that's gonna go nuts having things stuck on your wall, if you need to write it in your phone, somewhere that you can process your information that's in your head down on paper. The other thing that's really cool is you can kind of keep a record. You can keep a record of your headspace. You can also note your progress because we're so hard on ourselves. We might forget that, oh my God, 6 months ago, I was struggling with XYZ. Now I'm over here doing this, this, and this. So just go ahead and journal your progress, get your thoughts out there, and don't worry if you don't have all the answers. Write everything down that you can think of. All right, guys, that's all I have for you for today. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button. And go ahead and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I focus on living your best life, giving you tips on your emotional well-being and tips on love, dating, sex, and relationships. I feel that if more people were whole and healthy from within, we would make better partners and thus we'd have a better world. Now, until next time, tell somebody that you love them.